Tigers are the largest species in the big cat family. Depending on the species, these beautiful and formidable predators reach a height of 1.5 to 2.5 m, and their weight ranges from 90 to 300 kilograms. In translation from ancient Persian, their name sounds like quick or sharp, which fully corresponds to these huge cats, because tigers are unsurpassed hunters, who catch their prey with a lightning leap and can kill their prey with one swipe of their paw. But despite that, the animal world has a number of predators that can tear an adult tiger to pieces in a split second. That is what this video will be about. Number 1. The combed crocodile. The crested crocodile is a huge, cold-blooded beast that easily grows to 5 meters or more in length. This frost-bitten type attacks anything that moves, from skinny wading birds to deer, horses, and tapirs. The crested crocodile even successfully preys on the famous white shark. In the wild, the reptile and our mustachioed hero collide in flooded mangrove forests, on the banks of rivers and lakes in Southeast Asia. At least one case is known in which a crested crocodile ate an adult female Bengal tiger. In the past, when Homo sapiens had not yet thought of making boots from crocodiles and sewing carpets from tigers, these predators were numerous. They often met each other. And probably the reptile often dined on the cat. Nowadays, there are very few crested crocodiles left. Still, predatory pussycats avoid flooded areas of the forest, tidal areas, where reptiles can bask or go on dry land, and generally come close to large bodies of water. Number 2. Red wolf. Most members of the canine family pose no problem to the big kitty. Not only is she not afraid of them, but she hunts them whenever possible. In our Far East, the predatory cat does not tolerate gray wolves. Hunters will not lie, there are no wolves where there is a tiger. Predatory cats purposefully exterminate gray robbers in order to reduce the number of competitors for food resources. However, not all canines agree with that. In a number of Asian regions, the tiger has to coexist with the red wolf. Red wolf is a small predator of the canine family, resembling in appearance a mixture of jackal and fox. Together with its tail, the length of the beast rarely exceeds 1.5 meters. The wolf weighs no more than 24 kilograms. Red wolves are bold, pushy predators that hunt in large packs. You've probably read or watched Mowgli. The book described red dogs who were feared by everyone, even the formidable Shere Khan. These red wolves were the prototypes of Rudyard Kipling's red dogs. Unlike gray wolves, red wolves do not let anyone get away. Not even the tiger. On occasion, they can take their prey from the striped cat and turn it itself into an ignominious flight. Wolves circle around the predator, shrieking and snapping their teeth dangerously at the tiger's flanks. Often the tiger's nerves fail and they run away. To imagine the feelings of a striped pussy, imagine being surrounded by 10 to 15 teenagers, a healthy, strong man. They're hooting, calling you names, throwing rocks. No matter how tough you are, sooner or later you will have to retreat, smiley face. However, red wolves are not a serious threat to the tiger. They can only chase him away and take his prey, nothing more. But soon the striped predator may stop being afraid of them. The red wolf is an endangered species. There are no more than 3,000 of these animals left. Number 3. Elephants. Indian and Sumatran elephants are another animal the big pussy is afraid of. They are, of course, noticeably inferior in size to their African counterparts. Indian and Sumatran elephants are smaller in height and weight, and they rarely grow large tusks, on which it is so convenient to put all sorts of insolent animals. Nevertheless, the tiger is afraid of them. Our mustachioed hero can squirm all he wants in front of a huge elephant carcass. But he'll still give way to the giant herbivore. And if a predator should attack an elephant, just hold on. Elephants don't have long tusks. But they have powerful, column-like legs that are easy to trample down on insolent aggressors. Number 4. bears. Malayan bears, Gubaka bears, Himalayan bears, and brown bears are other animals that the formidable striped bandits occasionally pass up in front of. However, the tiger himself often hunts bears. For example, a Himalayan bear is a substantial part of the predator's diet. Brown bear is another matter. A brown bear and our striped-eared hero share the far eastern taiga, and each of them thinks they are the rightful owner. An adult bear may often take away prey from a big cat, seriously injure it, or simply devour it. Adult brown bears have fallen prey more than once to female and juvenile Usheri tigers. The striped robber is not a bad thing, either. He bullies young bears and sometimes strangles sleeping bears in their dens. All in all, these two predators are worth each other. Number 5. Rhinos. Javanese, Sumatran and Indian rhinos are the animals that neighbor our striped-eared hero and can, if he asks for it, kick his ass. They hardly need an introduction. They are densely built animals with very thick skin, which in some species forms similar to the armor of a medieval knight. It would be difficult to penetrate such skin with a bullet, let alone bite it. These animals are herbivores. But they can stand up for themselves. So tigers prefer not to mess with them. However, rhinos themselves can sometimes challenge the mighty predator if they think their person is in danger. This is an aggressive, fierce, and vengeful animal. If anyone can be defeated by a cat, it is the Sumatran rhinoceros. It is the smallest of the rhinoceros family. However, cases of successful hunting of adults by this predator are very rare. Number 6. The lion. Nowadays, lions are found only in Asia and Africa. Representatives of different species differ from each other in strength and other traits. By mass, large individuals can reach 250 kilograms, the maximum length, 3 m. Their advantages in duels, weight, power of blows, developed muscles of the neck and paws, thanks to which they dodge bites. Predators have a deadly grip. An adult male can drag a dead horse for several dozens of meters. Naturally, lions have more fighting experience than striped ones. Tigers are solitary. Each tiger lives strictly within its territory. Skirmishes arise only when someone trespasses. But lions' lives depend on winning and losing battles. The only way to get your own pride is to wrest it from another male. And the battles are not for life, but for death. Therefore, for the king of the beasts, battles are commonplace compared to his opponent.